Welcome back to Noble Court, guys. Thanatos Kyra here, and today I'm bringing you another part of my Octopath Traveler Let's Play. When we last left off, we were in Noble Court, and we actually just got here. And today we are going to continue on with Therion's story and buff our party up so we can prepare for the trials ahead. So, right now we're in Noble Court with a recommended level of 22 for starting Therion's story. But, thankfully, we are actually level 22 on all of our party members. Honet's 26, Therion's 25, Alphen's 24, and so is Ulbrich. The first thing I want to do is reorganize our party a bit, because I have some job arrangements that I want to take care of first. I've been thinking quite a bit on this, and I feel like it would make more sense for Therion, being the thief, to also carry the merchant job. He'll be like two sides of the same coin, if that makes sense. So we're going to switch that. And Honet, I actually want to be a thief. And lastly, I want Alphen to be a warrior so he can also reap the insane HP boost that Ulbrich gets from being an apothecary warrior. Alright, unfortunately that probably janked up all of our equipment, and it also cost us a bunch of skills that we're going to have to learn later, but I think we'll be able to take care of that pretty quickly. So, for Honet, as a thief, I want first Armor Corrosive, and then Steel SP. That's all I kind of want for now. I want to conserve that JP that we have. For Therion, as a merchant, we are definitely going to want Trade Tempest, Donate BP, and we also want Hired Help, I believe. Alright, so that should be good for Therion. And for Alphen, as a warrior, we're going to need Cross Strike, definitely. And we also want Spearhead. I think that'll be it. But if we want Alphen to also learn Summon Strength, we're going to need to give him one more. So I think... let's see. Insight might be good. Yeah, we'll go with Insight. Alright. Now, I'm going to have to equip everyone with the new support skills that they just got. Let's see if I can find some suitable replacements for this. Alright, I think we can replace Fleetfoot with cover, since I don't think Alphen will be needing that speed anymore. He's not a thief, after all. We don't usually use non-damaging skills on enemies with Alphen anyway, so I think Summon Strength would be good as well. I will actually keep... do I want to keep anything? You know what? Cover doesn't really do anything, so I think I'll just put Incidental Attack back. Okay, now for Therion, do we want anything here? Endless Items is actually pretty good. Let's see. The equipment. No, I think we can keep Therion as he is. He's gonna need the speed, he's gonna need the strength from Summon Strength. Snatch is always useful, and so is Incidental Attack. Therion does use quite a bit of non-damaging skills. I don't want to replace anything with Honet for now, though. Alright, I think we should be good. Alright, now we have to take care of the equipment. Let's see. All the equipment got messed around a bunch, so we're gonna have to spend a while here. Okay, for this Captain's Sword, Therion needs that speed, so I will give him that. For this, I think we can give Alphen the Broadsword. For the Spear, we can give him this War Spear. Ah, okay, looks like Therion is going to need a bow. We can give him this Composite Bow for now. It's not much, but it's better than what we have right now. Okay, we can give Honet the Elder Broadsword. We're gonna need to give her just a regular dagger because we don't have anything else to give her, but now that that's out of the way, let's go check out the shop so we can buy some more weapons. Let's go into East Noble Court and see what we can do there. Where is the weapons shop? There it is. Alright, let's see what we have on sale here. Alright, a silver sword and a great sword. The great sword looks to be about on par with the Captain's Sword, except it doesn't give you the speed bonus. What does it give you instead? It gives you a... Oh, it still gives you a speed bonus. Well, that's interesting. We also have a Spirit Sword, which gives you more elemental attack, but I don't think anybody who's going to be using a sword is going to be relying on elemental attack much anyway. We could use these daggers, but they're quite expensive, but thankfully, we do have quite a bit of money. This Silent Cape would be really good on Therion, because he's supposed to be the evasive type. It also doesn't detract too much from his speed. I think we could give that to him, but it is almost 20k, so I do want to hold off on that for a bit. First, the weapons, since everyone can use them, really. Alright, I think everybody could use a greatsword, but I don't have enough money for 4. Do I? Ah, I do, actually. I can buy up to 6, but hold on. I want to make sure that I have enough money to give everybody who needs daggers. Oh, okay, so the piercing dagger and the greatsword both cost the same amount of money, but since I can buy 6 of these, then that means I can buy 4 of these and 2 of the piercing daggers. So, at a major hit to my bank account, I'm going to give everybody a greatsword. Actually, I just realized I wasn't supposed to give Therion one. Oh, well, I guess I'm just going to have to sell that one. I'm going to sell one of the greatswords, because we don't need that one. Damn it. Oh well, guess that'll just serve as a reminder to pay attention when buying stuff next time. Alright, 2 piercing daggers for Haunted and Therion, and I'm pretty much poor now. Oh well. These shields aren't much better than what we have right now, because they don't give much elemental defense. In fact, they don't give any. What about those silver vests? Those are quite powerful, actually, but again, we don't have much money anymore. Let's see, I'll buy one and I'll give it to my least defended party member, which right now is Haunted, so I guess Haunet's the lucky winner of the silver vest. Alright. And now I am actually really poor now, so I'm going to sell some of the stuff that I can sell here. An old coin fetches a fair price, so does a copper lantern fetches a modest price. And these things are worth nothing, but they're in my inventory, so I'm just going to get rid of them. Is there anything that I can sell from my old inventory? I don't think I'll be needing much of this. I won't need this, and I won't need either of these, but this is going to be quite a long process, and none of these things are worth all that much. I guess I could sell this, but yeah, that's really it. Alright, looks like my party's a bit short on their HP and SP from the job swapping, so I'm going to go back and go to the inn so I can rest everyone up. The inn should be right at the front. There it is. Alright. This should... 198. Oh well. Hopefully getting money won't be too much of a problem later. One thing I do want to add, though, from the job swapping thing, is that since Therion now has Collect as a merchant, and he has Snatch, he will be able to collect double the money from any enemy we choose to collect from, which is really, really overpowered, honestly. Alright. Now that I think I've taken care of all the housekeeping, we can start Therion's story now. So, let's... Actually, I want to save first, hold on. Let's overwrite this save. It's old now. Alright. Now, let's go into the tavern and start our story. Alright, Adventures in East Noble Court. Therion's Chapter 2. The story so far. After successfully infiltrating Ravis Manor, Therion was confronted by the butler, Heathcote, who ensnared him with a fool's bangle. Now he begrudgingly ventures forth to find the 3 Dragonstones, lost treasures of House Ravis, at the behest of their owner, Lady Cordelia, that he might have his mark of shame removed. And so he arrives in this town, where rumor has it the Ruby Dragonstone resides. As for who holds it, none can say, and thus Therion's search begins.
Now then.
A scholar in Noble Court? Thanks, Heathcote. Those are like a leaf a dozen here. I need something more to go on than that. I'm glad it's on the outskirts. I avoid it if I can.
Aye.
That creepy old mansion in the northwest part of town? I heard someone actually lives there. Who? A man named Orlick. They say he's some kind of scholar. What business would a scholar have living there? Research. Apparently he spends all this time locked up in a study, studying some shiny red stone. His men won't let anyone in to see him. If you ask me, it sounds like he's hiding something. He may very well be, but I'm fine letting him keep his secrets. Looks like Therion's got a lead.
Interesting.
The secrets he can keep, but that stone is a different story. Time to do some research of my own. Outskirts of town, was it? Alright, looks like we've got to go investigate our lead and see if we can make it into this mansion over here. This must be the place.
Of course.
And of course it's guarded. A scholar with his own personal armed guard? Yeah, that's not suspicious or anything. I find it hard to believe that Therion can just hide there and pretend nobody sees him. Or maybe that's just the 2D sprite work fooling with me. Because it looks kind of goofy here. No back door either. I can't get a free pass anywhere these days. I'll swing by the tavern. Someone's bound to know something. Alright, looks like we've got to head back for the tavern, but first we have some travel banter. Let's see what our party members have to say to Therion. So this is between Therion and Ulberich. Tell me, how would you get into this building? An interesting query. Were it a battlefield, I would seek out the weakest flank and strike, using the element of surprise. Oh, would have figured you more for a full frontal assault. Of course I would consider that too, were it necessary. But either way, reaching the center of the manse would be no easy task. Brute force can only get you so far, eh? Just so. The straight way of the soldier is not always the surest, nor quickest path. Hence, this venture is best left in your hands. I'm most eager to see your skills in action. Heh, never thought I'd have an audience. It's weird how, considering Therion is a thief and usually would be considered a criminal, everybody in the party respects him for it and treats it like a very respectable profession. Let's see what Therion can make sense of in his tavern here. Now, let's see. Who here looks like they'd know about our friend Orlick?
Hello.
How's business, my friend?
Well, you see...
Not good, I'm afraid. I hope you're faring better. I wish I could tell you so, but it's been hard lately for us too.
Oh.
My condolences. Mine too. Moving on. I just don't get those people. Locked away in that manner, surrounded by guards. It's strange, isn't it? Makes me wonder just what Orlick's up to in there.
Wow.
That's more like it.
Hey.
Mind if I have a seat?
Hello.
Not at all. Can I get you two a drink?
All right then.
That's mighty kind of you, stranger. What brings you here? You don't look like you're from around these parts. I'm a wanderer, going wherever my feet take me, and there's nothing better than a tall ale and a good tale after a day of traveling. Nice rhyming there, my friend. If you don't mind my asking, who's this Orlick fellow you were talking about? If you're that interested, we'll tell you all about it. Consider thanks for the drinks.
Well, the fact is...
Orlick's the talk of the town right now.
Truth is...
He's a scholar, and one I dare say went off the deep end. Holed himself up in the building on the edge of town. Word is he doing some kind of research and hasn't come out since.
Just so.
I heard he's investigating a stone, but nobody knows what for. It definitely sounds like he's got a few screws loose. You got that right. He's the one you don't want to get involved with. Now that I think about it, though, didn't he have a research partner?
Ah.
Yeah, I heard he was another eccentric one. I think he's still doing his research in town. What's his name?
If I recall...
Barnram? Barhand? Barum. Yeah, that's it. He worked in that manor with Orlick, but they went their separate ways after a disagreement.
Is that so?
I guess they were too much for each other to handle. Ha! Sounds like it anyway. I hope that sates your curiosity, Wanderer.
Thanks.
It does. Thank you for your time, gentlemen. Now to track down this Barum. Looks like Therion's got a plan, but we're gonna need to find this Barum character before we can make any use of it. Looks like we gotta go back to the western part of town. And looks like we gotta go down into this dilapidated looking house here. Thank you, Minimap.
Now then.
Let's see if he's home.
What?
Who's there? Someone looking for a man named Barum.
Let's hurry this up.
I'm Barum. What business do you have with me?
Is that so?
I heard you used to be Orlick's research partner. Is that true?
Yes, yes.
That was long, long ago. I have nothing to do with the man now, and all the better for it. If that's all you came here for, you can leave now. Goodbye. Wait, hear me out. Orlick has something I need.
What?
And what's that? I'll give you a hint. It's the subject of his research. The Ruby Dragonstone.
Indeed.
That's the one.
I see.
I surmise you plan to take it from him. Guilty as charged. And you need my help.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
So you came to ask me how to get into his place. You scholars are quick on the uptake.
Let's hurry this up.
Very well. I'll give you the answer you seek. You'll need a password to enter.
Oh-ho.
And the password is... Presumptuous, aren't we? I'll tell you on one condition.
Is that so?
Let's hear it. Get what I need for my experiment, and we'll call it a deal.
Sure.
Sounds fair. So what do you need? Pure water, filtered through the desert sands. The kind found only in the most pristine oases. Silly me. I actually thought your demand was going to be reasonable. It is, you fool. A merchant from the Sunlands oft comes to town selling this very water. However, this rarity doesn't come cheap. Price is never my problem. Consider it done. Alright, looks like we've got to steal some Oasis Water. Where's that merchant? Could it be this fellow? He does look the merchant type.
Welcome.
Come one, come all, I present to you the most precious and refreshing beverage in the realm. Oasis water, all natural and free of even the slightest impurities. One sip and you'll taste the difference. You there, how about a drink?
Thieving time.
If you lead a thief to water. This should be easy, but first, travel banter.
So,
Therion and Honnet. So, how dost thou proposing to get in water from that merchant? Do you have to ask? You know what I do for a living. Thievery. Don't approve, do you? To speak truly, I do not. Fair enough. It's no secret, what I do isn't exactly noble. Thou needest not defend in thyself. We are in comrades. I can put my personal prejudices aside. Comrades, eh? Did I say something odd? No, never mind. Now let's steal some Oasis water. Oasis water, rare and refreshing water, filtered through the desert sands. With a 100% chance of success, there's no chance we'll fail. Now let's get this water to Barum here. Here's your water, sir.
And that's that.
I hope you're thirsty.
Huh?
That was faster than I anticipated.
Now then.
I fulfilled my half of the bargain. Now tell me the password.
No.
Now, your half is fulfilled when I say it's fulfilled. I see what's happening here. I should hope so. I'll need a few more things for my experiment, if you'd be so kind.
If you insist.
Thieves are notorious for being kind. How can I help you? I require a Wyvern Scale. Can you procure one for me? I don't know. Where can I find one?
If you want facts,
They're sold in town from time to time. It's highly prized by scholars as a reagent and carries a price to match.
Got it.
I'm noticing a trend here, but yes, I can get for you.
yes.
Good. I'm counting on you. Looks like we're going to be held hostage by this guy for free labor for a bit longer, or it looks like we're going to have to steal a bunch of stuff for him. Let's go find that Wyvern Scale. Back to East Noble Court. Let's see who we've got to steal from this time. This fellow up here. Quite a green-dressed man. A Wyvern Scale, a highly prized processing material. An 80% chance of success. Oh man, we might have to lose a few times. Yep, I called it. Don't touch my merchandise with those filthy hands. Damn it, this one's not as dumb as they look. We're gonna have to try again. There we go. Now we gotta get this thing to Barum and see what else he needs us to steal. Alright. Back to his place of residence. And we will give him the Wyvern Scale.
And that's that.
I got what you asked for.
Huh?
Perfect. You're quite good at your craft. I need a password, not praise. And I need just one more thing.
Wonderful.
Remind me, who's the crook here? That's a fine attitude to have if you don't want the password. Okay, but this is the last one.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I promise. It's a special type of ore, metallic in nature, but crystal clear. Once I have it, I can begin my experiment. Music to my ears. Alright, let's go find that ore. But first, more travel banter. Let's see, this time it's between Therion and Alphen. Stealing here, stealing there, stealing pretty much everywhere. Heck, you thieves sure do work hard. And you're one of the best, right? You gotta have a massive stash of treasure hidden away. Let's just say I'm prepared for retirement. I see. Anyway, one more task and our job's done. Light at the end of the tunnel, eh? Our? It's not like you're doing any thieving. Man, talk about a tough crowd. Anyway, when the job's done, let's say we go hit the tavern. Sure, one mug. Your treat. Therion is quite a cold character, if I do say so myself. Crystal ore, a transparent crystal with its metallic nature. With 80% chance success, we might have to try more than a few times. Oh, I guess not. Just the luck of the draw, though. Next time we might not be so lucky. Alright, hopefully this is the last thing we'll need to give this guy before we can enter Orlick's
And
mansion.
that's that.
I got what you asked for.
Here.
Catch. Jesus Christ.
Careful.
Careful with that. Anyhow, thanks. At last, I can begin my grand experiment.
Huh.
Aren't you forgetting something, old man? You promised me a password. Cool your heels, the experiment comes first. Let's see what this guy's got cooking up his sleeve. How if you don't think you can swindle a swindler?
Wrong.
Don't be ridiculous. Just be patient, and I'll uphold my half of the bargain.
If you want facts.
Orlick and I have known each other since our years at the academy. We acquired that manor as a place to continue our research. But he changed after coming across that dragonstone. It was almost like he was possessed, his life consumed by his research. He wouldn't let anyone get near him, not even me. That's why I want to help you get that stone away from him. It's not meant to be held by our hands. The password is the truth of all things.
Well, I'll be damned.
The truth of all things. That's easy enough to remember.
Yes.
Yes, and take this with you, too.
This is
a key.
True.
Observant.
I see.
You use those materials to make this.
Yes, yes.
You're a natural-born researcher, boy. Now, the password will get you into the mansion. But the door to the door to the laboratory can only be opened with that key. Makes you think he doesn't want anyone getting in. Not even an old friend like you. Yes, we may have disagreed from time to time, but Orlick is still like a brother to me. My warnings may have been nothing but noise to him, but I wouldn't be much of an older brother if I didn't nag from time to time. Passion is important in our line of work, but there's a fine line between that and obsession, and Orlick's crossed that line. So this moving friendship, or maybe brotherly love, is why you're so willing to help me? I wonder. Perhaps it's jealousy or hatred that's come to drive me. But those bygone days are precious to me, even now. I know what I feel is true.
Oh, really?
Tugs the old heartstrings. But my own reasons are more than enough to go through with this. Thanks. Friends, brothers, partners. Looks like we got a flashback here.
All right.
I think we're in the clear. Huh. Those Shiano bastards finally got what they deserved. Always strutting around like they bleed and own the place. I wish I could see their boats when they realize someone beat them to it. No matter how hard they look now, they won't find our treasure. Something this rare would be wasted on them anyway. You said it. Now we'll just sell this gem and... Wait. Something wrong? Where are the gold coins we stole? We'd said we split the spoils. Huh. Sharp as a tack, aren't you? It's not much, so I thought I'd just hold on to it and buy you a tiddly later.
I see.
Thank you, Therion, for saving me the trouble of having to read. Then let's celebrate with this tonight. Yeah, let's.
All right.
But don't let your guard down. The Shianos will come for revenge at some point. They call themselves thieves, but they'll resort to violence if need be.
Thanks.
I know. Thanks for looking out, partner.
Now then.
No problem. Now let's get moving. Alright, that's it. Now we can finally get into the mansion and continue on with Therion's story. First stop, the mansion.
Hold on there.
Halt, what business do you have here? There's no need to sneak around now that I have the password. If I play my cards right, I can walk right in.
Hey.
I have a package for Orlick, materials for his experiment.
Oi!
You hear anything about a delivery?
Nah.
Not me. That's odd. Maybe the message just got lost somewhere. Anyway, he said it was urgent, so I rushed over. Understood. What's the password? The truth of all things. Alright, you may pass.
Much obliged. Time to get to work.
Where would we be without guards? Alright, now I think we can finally get into the mansion. Yep, we're in. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave because this is all the time I've got for you today, folks. So I'm going to have to end the episode off here. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of Octopath Traveler, even though it was quite story-heavy. But I can assure you the next episode will be a lot more action-packed, with plenty of battles inside the mansion, and of course Therion's boss fight. Anyway, though, I'll be ending the episode off here, folks. Once again, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you stay tuned for the next episode of Octopath Traveler. In the meantime, have a great day, and take care.